Are you looking for the TOP5 Best Corded String Trimmer? In this video, we will look at some of the TOP5 Best Corded String Trimmer on the market. For more details and price, click product link. Please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. Greenworks 18-inch 10-amp Corded String Trimmer. This Greenworks trimmer is the best corded electric weed eater for a good reason. It fancies itself as a hedge trimmer, with a 10-amp motor that's almost excessive for the job, but it'll make short work of any roots or tough weeds hiding beneath your overgrown lawn. Although you might expect the beefy motor to bump up the price tag, it's still in line with the cost of every other corded weed eater on this list. Unlike many other models I've seen, the Greenworks trimmer has a D-ring mounted on the body, making it easier to maneuver. Still, at 9.9 pounds, this corded weed eater is also nearly double the weight of other trimmers I've looked at, so you'll need that handle to keep control. Annoyingly, even with the bolt tied, it never feels entirely secure. One of the things I like best about this powerful trimmer is that you can attach other components to the end of the pole, even those from other brands. This feature could save you a lot of money and storage space in the long run, between the hedge trimmer, blower, and edger attachments. Number 2. Worx W-Gel95 5-amp 15 electric string trimmer and edger. The Worx W119 is our second pick for the best corded electric weed eater. It's great value, powerful, lightweight design. It features a 5.5 amp motor and can be converted from a string trimmer to an edger in a single click. The flower guard stops you from catching unintended flowers or ornaments, but you can fold it back if it gets in your way. There's also a dual-line auto-feed system underneath, which keeps string flowing. The only thing I disliked about the dual-line feature was the speed that it ate through the first spool of string. Any good trimmer also comes with a cord retention system, and the Worx is no exception. Thankfully, it's in the form of a hook. The slot-based designs are often too small to fit larger cables, but it's not a problem here. In terms of weight, it's about average for a corded weed eater, coming in at 6.5 pounds. Thankfully, this corded string trimmer has a D-ring handle, which makes precision work straightforward. Number 3. BLACK+DECKER String Trimmer / Edger 13-inch 5-amp. BLACK+DECKER is one of those brands you immediately think of when somebody mentions power tools. As far as quality goes, this is a good trimmer. It's lightweight at 5.35 pounds and fully adjustable for height. There's a genuine feel of durability when you're swinging this thing around. However, if you're tall, you might still find the highest setting to fall short of being entirely comfortable. You'll have to build this one yourself, but it isn't a complicated job. Once you assemble the various poles and guards, the 5-amp motor can handle almost anything, including smaller branches. Still, this corded weed eater seems to eat through string like it's going out of fashion, partly due to the hungry auto-feed system. The only real issue I have with this corded string trimmer is that its best strength is also its weakness. The adjustable handles don't always stay fixed when trimming, which is a rather worrying safety issue. It also suffers from a common problem with trimmers like these, a narrow cord retention slot. Number 4. CRAFTSMAN CMC ST900 Electric Powered String Trimmer 13-inch. Some corded string trimmers, like the Sunjo TRJ13 STE, don't have adjustable handles. However, you can adjust the CRAFTSMAN CMC ST900 for different people, so you'll be able to offload your gardening onto a family member when the weather is bad. Powered by a 5-amp motor, slightly above average for budget trimmers, you won't struggle in longer grass. Yet, it's deceptively quiet despite the increased power under the hood. There's also a rotating head that can be repositioned for when you're edging around the flower beds. Or, if you don't have any flowers to protect, you can rotate the head towards you to keep your toes attached instead. Trust me when I say that one of the most common incidents with corded weed eaters or hedge trimmers is the ease with which you can swipe the blade straight through your extension cord. Thankfully, this model has a cord retention system, making it far less likely that you'll cut into the cable. You'll need a 2-prong extension, which isn't included out of the box, but they come cheap. Number 5. Sunjo TRJ13 STE Trimmer Joe 13 Automatic Feed Electric String Trimmer. Sunjo is a great brand. In fact, they took second place on our list of the best corded electric head trimmers. This one has a 4-amp motor under the hood, with a cutting area of 13 inches. Though you can also pick up a smaller model with a reduced cutting swatch. It'll hack through both grass and weeds with ease. A flower guard wraps 180 degrees around one side of the trimmer, which stops you from butchering your flowers while you trim the edge of your lawn. This guard is the only component you'll need to put together when you pull this out of the box, as it comes pre-built. There'll also be no sudden interruptions to your cutting, as the auto-feed feature keeps your string at the right length, feeding it directly from the spool. Its lightweight telescopic pole and overall weight of 5.7 pounds is pretty small compared to other trimmers. Still, while the cutting path is smaller, it's much easier to lug around the garden. Just be wary that the construction is relatively flimsy. It probably won't fall apart in your hands. but there is a 2-year warranty if it does.